Hello, this is Tony Heller from RealClimateScience.com, setting the record straight about California. One of my favorite authors, Edward Abbey, said, "There is science, logic, reason, there is thought verified by experience, and then there is California." The governor of California just banned singing in churches. So it's okay in California to burn the American flag or destroy statues, but it's not okay to sing in churches. This is how Wikipedia describes the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. They say it prevents the government from making laws which regulate an establishment of religion, prohibit the free exercise of religion, or abridge the freedom of speech. The First Amendment also prevents the government from making rules which keep people from peaceably assembling. Nowhere in the U.S. Constitution does it say that the Bill of Rights is nullified at the whim of Democratic governors. Democrats say that they have to take away your freedom because it's for your own good. This is the identical argument which tyrants have always used. William Pitt the Younger in the 18th century said, "Necessity is the plea for every infringement of human freedom. It's the argument of tyrants, it's the creed of slaves." Besides banning singing in churches, it appears that the city of Los Angeles has also banned the 4th of July. No fireworks for the 4th of July and no beaches for the 4th of July. Previously, I was unaware that fireworks could spread viruses, but I guess most fireworks are from China after all. Nobody wants those Wuhan fireworks in their neighborhood. Experts say that the pandemic is surging in California, but the number of daily deaths during June was just about flat and was lower than the number of daily deaths during May. Singing in churches is banned in California, as is going to the beach and fireworks, but apparently protests are still allowed. Instead of banning protests, the governor gently implored the protesters to be considerate. So apparently in California, First Amendment rights apply to protesters, but not to churchgoers. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Times says, experts see little evidence that protests spread coronavirus. But the governor just said that coronavirus has roared back in California in recent weeks. Hospitalizations have increased 56%, admissions to ICU are up 49%, and the rate of positive tests has climbed to more than 6%. This is classic Orwellian doublespeak. Depending on what the current agenda is, protests don't spread coronavirus or they do spread coronavirus. But one thing the state of California is sure about is that singing in churches does spread the virus, as does going to the beach or watching fireworks. The bad news is that you can't sing in churches. But the good news is that the NFL will be singing the Black National Anthem at all Week 1 games this season. So you can't sing in churches, you can't watch fireworks, and you can't go to the beach. But you can protest and you can sing the Black National Anthem. If somebody wrote a white national anthem, they would likely be prosecuted for a hate crime. But singing the Black National Anthem is mandatory at NFL games. Toto is very glad that he doesn't live in California anymore. He thinks that the government there is completely insane. Visit him on the web at RealClimateScience.com. He's been playing back the curtain on junk science and propaganda for a long time.